Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back. This is Ark Survival Evolved, and today we are playing on the new DLC map, The Center. This map is free to download, so if you haven't checked this out yet, make sure you do so. But today I thought we'd go over my top base locations for this map, so guys, let's just get right into it. Alright everyone, so here we are. This is our first base location. This location is roughly 70 and 61.4. So guys, as you can see, this is a ruins location. We have some ruins right there as well in front of me and right here. We have this nice little open area to build in. Now this spot is kind of in a high traffic area, but if you can fortify it well, it's a good location to build. If we come around this cliff here, you'll also see more ruins right here. And if we land really quick, you can see there's a waterway down here, so you have access to water as well. Really cool. And guys, if we come right above us here, there is metal up here as well. As you can see right there, there's a good amount of metal up here. I think there's sometimes crystal up here too. Alright guys, so that is location number 1. Now let's move on to location number 2. Alright, here we are. This is location number 2. This is one of my more favorite spots to build in. As you can see, we have cliffs on all sides except the one way to get in. So what I would do is, I know that there's metal right here, but you can just block that off, because if you come up here a little bit, you can see there's metal spawns all up here. This entire cliff is all metal. So what I like to do is, I actually had a base here on one server where you just build right in this back corner. You can throw up some behemoth gates maybe to block off the front entrance, get some sentries up, and you then have a good base. This base location, guys, is roughly a 76.3 and 56.1. Alright guys, as you can see, there's a pool of water right there, and you can probably see the beavers already. There's 4 pools around this base. Little ponds that spawn beavers and beaver dams, so it's a very good location to get cementine paste as well. Alright guys, so that is location number 2, so let's move on right to location number 3. Here we are, this is our location number 3. We are roughly 60.5 and 24.7. This is the center, or the floating island as other people like to call it. Now, one thing about this island is you have to build on the top. The top, like where I'm at right now, where this grass is. You cannot build down here. If you build down here, this is actually a ×6 area damage, so your structures will take ×6 damage. So that's why you really gotta be careful where you build here. This is all ×6 area. Anything below the top is ×6 as far as I know. But it's still a very good location to build. Like I said, it is a floating island. If we come back up here really quick, you can see the island is floating. And there's water all the way around it. One neat thing about this island is we come right in here inside the cave. Look at this. It's a little hidden entrance. Again, this is a ×6 area as well, so I would not build in here, but it would still be a good place for a mining base, I guess. You could build that in here. That'd be kind of cool. And it comes all the way down this cave system. This goes back up to the top, but if we turn back around, go this way, you can see now we're back down again by the pond, which does spawn beaver dams, so you'll also have a good amount of cementing paste. But anyway guys, that is location number 3, so let's move on to location number 4. Alright, here we are guys, this is location number 4. If we open up our GPS, it's roughly 80.3 and 1.6. Now, I am personally not a fan of building on top of natural pillars, but I know a lot of people are, so I thought I'd show you this one spot. There's a lot of places here to build foundations on. It's a very big area to build. You are very close. Oh, that bread's bright. You are very close to all the metal spawns and everything else. As you can see, there is the little pillar right there. You might even be able to build a ramp up to it to get T-Rexes and stuff up there. I'm not quite sure. But again, this is a good location to build if you're looking for a little outpost maybe, or just a good secondary base that's kind of hard to raid, because the only way to raid this base would be from birds. Alright guys, so that is location number 4, so let's move on to location number 5. Alright guys, here we are. This is location number 5. As you can see, it's at the top of the North Snow Mountain, roughly 40.1 and 17.7. There is some spawns up here, crystal, oil, and metal, but that's okay if you get rid of them, just because there is just a ton of it right down there. You can already see the oil spawns rendering in, and there's some metal right there. But this location is another good pillar location to build on. It's huge, very high up. Again, you'll need some very good birds and probably quetzals to even build up here. But this would be a very hard spot to raid. especially if you have a bunch of sentries down and walls up and everything, so they can't land and they can't make your dinos fall off. Be a very, very hard spot to raid. This would be an awesome spot for a good lookout base or a secondary base to keep important stuff. And you have everything you need right here as well. Like I said, all the important metal and oil and crystal, everything spawns here except obsidian and pearls, but you can go other places to get that. So guys, that is location number 5, so let's move on to number 6. Alright guys, here we are. This is location number 6, another natural pillar area to build a base on. As you can kind of see, it's pretty flat. A lot of people like building here. And this location is roughly 33.8 and 22.7. But I am going to show you something really quick. I think there's a better location to build here. But this is a very common spot to build, so I wanted to show you that. But if you come over here, and there's another pillar over here, as you can see. Now you could build the top, but where I would want to build is right here. As you can see, this is also a very flat area that you could build on, and it's more tucked away, so it might be there might be less of a chance for players to find your base here. As you can see, it's very steep falling down, but this is also a very good location to build. It'd be very, very hard to raid. As long as you have Quetzals and stuff, just like as the other ones, you'd be fine. Because in this location is roughly 28.6 and 23.2. But as you can see, we have the lava or Volcano Island straight across. You have this nice big rock that hides your base on one side, which is nice, and you have the other direction. That's why I do like this pillar spot more than the previous ones, just because it's so off the map, basically. Like if someone was to come find your base over here, I think it'd be more of a stroke of luck where they're just looking around rather than just stumbling upon your base by doing something else. So guys, that is location number 6, so let's move on to location number 7. Alright, here we are. This is location number 7. This is an island that is located roughly 20.3 and 80.6, top right corner of your map. It is extremely close to Lava Island, and as you can see, there's a northern island spawn right over there. Now, this area does not seem to spawn dinos, it doesn't look like, at least not land dinos. But it is a very good location to build, especially if you can get established here, because you're just off the map. If someone is coming over here, that they're purposely coming over to this island. Like there's no way you can just fly over it to go somewhere else, because it's in the top corner of the map. So guys, that is location number 7. Let's move on to number 8. Alright, here we are. This is location number 8, roughly 57.2 and 63. As you can see, there's a lot of room here to work with, a lot of resources, and if you come right up here, let's kill that Argent really quick. If you come right up here, you can see we have metal and crystal and even a little pool of water, so you can get water, an actual water source. But right here, this is the area I would build in. Very cool area. I shouldn't be too high traffic here, I wouldn't think, just because it's not in any river path or anything. It's pretty off the map. So guys, this is location number 8. As you can see, very populated area with dinosaurs, a lot of resources. This would be a very good place to build right off the start. So let's move on to location number 9. Alright, here we are. This is location number 9. I'm sure everyone knows this spot. A lot of people like to call it Skull Island. It is roughly 90.3 and 61.6 down in the southern area of the map. If we come right inside the mouth here, fly right in, you can see a very flat area to build. A lot of obsidian, crystal, and metal here, but don't worry about blocking these spawns, because if we fly on up here, you can see that it's also up here as well, and you can build here too. This is also a good spot to build. It makes it very hard to raid. But if we come to the top, you can see obsidian, crystal, and metal spawn here as well. Now, this is a cool area to build a base, but it's gonna be a very high trafficking area, because any bases down in the southern area are gonna come here for obsidian, because it'd be the closest spot. So if you were to build here, you'd have to be very careful, and you'd have to build up as fast as you can to defend yourself, because people will know you're here very fast. Alright guys, that is location number 9, so let's move on to our final location, number 10. Alright, here we are. This is our location number 10. It is roughly 66.2 and 59.5. As you can see, most of the location is the big cliff that faces right down by the river, so you're very close to water. Pearls do spawn in this river, so you're close to those as well. If we come down here, oh, it's nighttime, that's okay though, let's cycle through fast. If we come down here, you will start to notice that it's like a ramp that goes down. And we come over here to the left a little bit. You can see here's another pool with beavers. So again, cementine paste will spawn here. A lot of it will in those beaver dams. But let's go back to our location, because you could easily wall this off with behemoth gates on one side. And if you come over here, you have another cliff right here. A smaller cliff, but still a cliff. So there's really only two ways to get to this location, because you can come for the back end too. But again, you can just wall off behemoths. Very easy to do. So guys, if we come this direction right here, as you can see, there's our location behind us. We come straight this way and fly up. Here we have metal and crystal actually. There's actually a lot up here. So you're very close to everything you need. Very good location to build, especially if you're a decent sized tribe. Alright guys, so this is my top base locations for Ark Survival Evolved, the Center DLC map. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button because it helps me out a lot. And let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. If you have better base locations, let me know. Post them down there. I'll go check them out and maybe I'll put them in a future video. And if there's any other Ark Survival Evolved videos you'd like to see, let me know down below as well, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.